Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So we have been discussing a few things, Chainsaw and myself. I think really, we both agree that the best thing to do is to try out an auto stacker with these bales. Now, they are 180 centimeters, which is bigger than standard, but yeah, the auto stacker can take bales up to 180, so it should work. It should work. We're going to try it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter because we can still use the auto stacker on the straw and hay bales. But it would be just so much easier than moving everything with the telehandler or front loader. Chainsaw is off to sell the John Deere. Yep, we feel it's no longer required. We can use the money elsewhere, like on an auto stacker. And yeah, I'm just going to finish off because Chainsaw did all the rest of it in the previous episode. I was over in that field doing the canola. The canola is now processing in the mill, and that is going to generate a lot of canola oil for us. It looks like we already do have a pallet of something. Oh yes, of course, these do like to pop out rather fast and rather unexpectedly. Well, not really. Just if you're not concentrating, which I'm usually not. But yes, we are going to produce a lot of these today, even though we only have this small strip left. So if the auto stacker works, then amazing, that'd be so good. Right, here comes another one. Yeah, every single time it makes one, it switches it off and it also raises up the pickup, so you got to lower that and switch it on again every time. But we'll get this done, and during this time lapse Chainsaw will return, hopefully, with an auto stacker, and yes, we'll be able to see if that works or not. But I have my fingers crossed, and I really don't see why it wouldn't work. Certainly should do. It's looking good. But yeah, there was no reason at all for it not to work. They're the right size bale. They're just a bit different to straw or hay bales, because they've been through the bio baler. But yeah, this is great. This is going to help us so much because it was really slow before, and also we always found even when using a bale spike, these bales like to stick to the tines, so it will get rid of that little headache. Okay, so it's not going to be enough to finish. But of course we do need to do the whole lot, otherwise it's going to be silly. Missed that a little bit. Okay, well, there we go. That is quite a lot of bales from one tiny field. That's because we have planted them so densely. Which shouldn't really have done, but why not? It works. So that is actually the bio baler done with for another year. I wish we could use it more, but there's no contract for the bio baler, and this is our only field, so there really is no other use for it now. How do we fold? There we go. Pop it in the back corner. Nosy out other things will get parked in front of it, but that's fine. Actually, is it 13 months for a poplar crop to ripen? It might be. Might actually be almost a year and a half. Not too sure. Yeah, because it's been over a year. It has. It's been about a year and a half, I reckon. Look at that. It's so good. So yeah, we were going to put a different. Well, we're going to put the front loader onto the class, but the class can't take the front loader bracket apparently. So that's not a problem because we do have the telehandler. But we'll have to just get another machine at some point. Maybe even a second telehandler, or even a wheel loader, which can also support moving things, moving bales and and trees and all that sort of stuff. So there we go. Not bad, but big question is, where's it going? We do have this sort of recess, which was already here actually. We just followed it with the enclosure. So these ones can go here, and another one maybe here, and then probably another one in front. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Okay, just to make this look better, because I know a lot of people get upset about super strength. This is not to benefit us, it's just to make it look better. Unless I make it worse. There. I think it's much better to do that and have it looking nice than it is to have that one bale which has fallen off the back. Wonderful. Now it's my turn. Yeah, Chainsaw has been desperate to go off to harvest one of the other 4 fields which are ready, because we've got 4 fields ready at the same time, which is quite unusual, though it is July, so you know it's harvesting time, but we usually have crops that really do span the full length of the summer. But we managed to get 4 which are all ready in this 1 month. Poplar included. Just a shame that we have to wait until January to sell the poplar. But when January turns up, my goodness, we are going to be... Well, it's going to be like winning the lottery. It's going to be so amazing. I think... I don't know for sure, because I haven't done a calculation. We could do now that we have the right number of bales. But, yeah, I would guess that it's like £250,000 to £300,000 from this one field. But it will also be surprising how quickly we use that money. Just one decent sized field and it's gone. In fact, not even that big of a field. Like the bigger fields are £1 million and above. So yeah, you do need so much money. And if we were looking at a bigger tractor, for example, they're like 300,000, maybe even more. If it was a quad track, that's probably... Well, actually, there's one in the sale. It's 308 in the sale, and that's 54% off. These are prices that I think so many people just wouldn't even be able to get their head around. It's more than a house. Some houses. Yes. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine having that much money? So, are we going to get all these on this one load? I was expecting 3 loads here. Don't want to sound greedy or ungrateful, but yeah, it looked like there were so many that it'd be 3 loads, but it looks like they are going to tuck very nicely into that corner. Is it going to be exactly right? Wow. It is. I know it's actually going to be 1 short. Blimey. So now I need to try and unload this neatly. So what do we have here? We've got 23 here, 24 on the previous load. So what, we got 47? Try and get it as close to that one as possible, just so it's not sticking out too much. But it's very difficult to know exactly where to go. Too far and we'll be ramming it into the fence, and it'll probably go orbital. And yeah, not far enough, it's going to be way out and get crashed into. Oh, that one's going to do the same thing. Must be extra steep here or something, I don't know. Okay, well, I did it. But again, we did have the one that fell off the back, so yeah, let's just tidy the place up. There we go. We've done a neat job there. Let's just turn that super strength off if I can do. Go off. It's not going off. Oh, there we go. Good. So, we're done. The poplar has ended up being 2 piles. Both sort of going off at an angle, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. The main thing is we haven't taken up space here in the middle of the yard. And look how fast that was. If we had been doing this with a telehandler, we would have been here all day. Now, Chainsaw probably does need help. He's got the combine. Does he have the trailer? No. He does not have the trailer, so I will have to go and take him the trailer. I can't remember exactly what field that is. I think it's a field which doesn't make straw. So we possibly don't need to do baling. My memory serves me correctly, it's sorghum, but yeah, I've been looking at quite a lot of fields recently. Not only on this series, but on the other one as well. And we don't record these videos back to back either, so several days between each recording. Well, it can't be sorghum because I can't see the crop. I must have been canola. Yeah, canola. But again, yes, no straw. Looks like my timing was quite good. And there is some space left in the oil mill, but it's almost full. So we can either sell or we can put it into storage. Probably putting it into storage is going to be the wisest idea, because we're going to get much more money from oil than we are from just selling it. And the price won't be very good at the moment. July is the month for soybeans. Canola is best, I believe, in December, January. So yeah, we have the mill. We might as well make the pallets. We probably do need to move some pallets as well. Right, okay. So that's that. Jump into the telehandler. Yeah, that's the sorghum. That's not ready yet. So yeah, these bales will be here for half a year. And this should start to regrow fairly soon. Actually, because it is summer, it might even start next month. So that's probably why it took a year and a half last time, because it was winter at the time, so it didn't regrow. Okay, we've only got the one pallet here, so that's no reason to move it. There's almost a sunflower oil pallet, and well, that's going to take a while to spawn because we don't have any sunflowers in there, but eventually it will. And the canola is 338 litres out of 1,000, so yeah, it's quite some way away. Okay then, well, I think the best thing for me to do is to just go and grab those produce pallets and take them to our stall. It used to be like a half an episode job because we had to go all the way to the top of the map, but now we just take it to the farm kiosk, which we actually could have done before, didn't realise. And with the telehandler, which is much faster in my opinion than the tractor, we can just do it in one really quick time lapse. So I will see you back at the stall, and we'll sell probably 6 to 9 pallets. I don't know how many there are exactly, but I know there's more than 3. As promised, here we are. We managed to move the tree last time, but yeah, this pole is still a bit in the way as well. Sadly, we can't move that. Ooh. Yeah, so with the wooden products and with the produce from the greenhouse, we have just made quite a bit of money. So, we'll go and make sure Chainsaw is doing okay. If he needs any help, we can assist. Looks like this field is all going to fit into here. Oh no, wow. I thought he had done all that. Nope. In that case, we should probably go and unload in a minute. Yes, what we'll do is we'll unload coming back up the field. Because it's not all going to fit in the mill anyway, as I said, so we don't need to take a full load to the mill. But we do need to keep this going. And then we have that field over there, which is also ready. I think it's a barley field, so that will need to be baled. I always say barley, it's oats. I don't know why, but I always think that that colour is for barley. Ah, weird. Anyway, yes, we do have oats. Exactly the same when it comes to baling though. We're going to get the straw. But we're going to have to put them in storage too, because the price for straw won't be good until December or January. How empty is he? Oh, he's pretty empty. No, there was nearly nothing in there. Now this will definitely fill it. Wow. So we have got, in the old American grain mill, 24,000 litres. And eventually, yeah, we're going to have a lot of pallets of canola oil. So this can just stay at the side of the field again. I could empty it, but I don't actually need to, because the rest of the field will fit. But I suppose we do want to use this trailer for the oats. So I was going to suggest just keeping it in here, but we can't, sadly. So they are going to have to go into the silo. Not a major problem. Times like this I wish we had 2 combines, because I would really love to just get started with the oats harvesting, but I can't. So I suppose instead what I will do is I will grab the fence and I will get the cultivator flexi thing, and I will go on flexi thing the field which used to be canola over there for number 2. By the time I'm done here, chainsaw should be well and truly underway in the oat field. And then we'll probably swap, and maybe I'll do a bit of harvesting myself. Yeah, so this field here is going to be ready for winter cropping. So we can get wheat into here, or canola, or anything like that. As it's been canola, it's probably not the best idea, but wheat would be good. And that really has not taken long. What's it been, 10 minutes? I mean, keeping track of the time, but it did not feel like a very long time. Sometimes I do these time lapses and I think, oh, I'm gonna have to start talking again, because otherwise this time lapse is going to be about 5 minutes long. But no, this time it's actually felt really, really fast. And there we go. The finishing touches. Good, so what I'll do is I will fold up. Just make sure I did get every single little bit, otherwise that is going to look a bit messy, but no, that's all good. We'll put this back into the shed, even though we do have more fields to cultivate. Yeah, because I know that we're going to be very busy now, because if it's If it's oats, I'm going to say barley. If it's oats, we do have the carting, the harvesting, the baling, the moving the bales. So yeah, no time for cultivations yet in that field. Of course, we could use a worker, but there's no need, because we'll get a month where we have nothing to do, and then we could have just done it ourselves. So saving potentially thousands of pounds. Yeah, it's amazing how it adds up, paying for a worker. Alright, there we go. So how is Chainsaw getting on? Oh, he's literally just finished. Literally just done. So I'll go and unload this, take the trailer back to the field, and then we'll probably swap bucket. That bucket needs to be moved. It's not in the best location ever. But that is all the canola for this year. It's going to keep that mill going for a long time. And here we've got loads of eggs. So many eggs. Okay. Right, so, don't want to park in the way. I think I'll just back into here. And then we can unload when we come back round. Yeah, we should make it round. Yes, it needs to be baled. I do wish we had a bigger header, that's all. I wonder if the bigger header would work on this combine. I get a feeling it would do. Like, in real life you wouldn't do, because it's just silly. It'd probably block up the combine. But in the game, if it works, if it does work, if it can actually move itself, then you might as well. Yeah, this is actually quite a big job, and I can see those lines. I don't always agree with these lines. That to me doesn't seem like the most efficient way of doing it. So I'm gonna put it on automatic and see what it shows. Yeah, I would have gone that way, but yeah, fair enough. But oh, why hasn't it changed? Why hasn't it changed in the field? Sometimes it doesn't. Come on. Thank you. Okay, I'll get that bit when I come back up. Progress update. It's going well. Actually, most of my progress updates are just, it's going well. It's true. There's not many things that can really go wrong. There's no breakdowns. There's no physical damage to the machines. I wish there was. I do wish there was, actually. And the features that they've put into the VR game, like being able to go into the workshops and work on the machines, my goodness, I wish that was in this game. I wish those features were in FS25. Maybe they could add it in a DLC. You know, that's something which I, now that I've played it in VR, that's something that I severely miss in this game. They've got to do it for the next game. They've got to. whatever it is, FS 27, 28. Wow, every 3 years. It needs to be every 2 years. Every 2 years, and I'm deciding things. No, it does. It needs to be every 2 years, and we need more and more new features in each one. So definitely usable workshops. Also, the pressure washer feature that they've got in VR, where you can actually spray a certain area, specific area, instead of just spraying one area and it cleans the entire machine. That needs to be implemented too. I'm saying this as somebody who has no idea about how to make a game. Maybe it's really difficult, but they've done it in VR, so surely they can do it in the PC and console game as well. Surely they can. Anyway, we are getting there. We've just got this nice rectangle left, which is going to be much easier because it was a bit of a tapered field over there actually. I started it on this field. I should have started on this side of the field. I'll try that again. Yeah, I should have started on this side of the field. I'm just eating my words. But I know for next time. We'll cut down the centre. And yeah, we're actually almost there. There's not much left to do at all. We'll probably unload twice more. And then we'll be done. Just need to clear the bales and put them into storage somewhere. And the final pass. So we've done alright for bales. I think these must be the biggest. These must be the largest you can make. So really that's a lot of straw. Even it doesn't look like that many. And a lot of oats, which can be turned into oat flour. It's so good having that mill. We can make all these different products just by having that one building. That one production. Yeah, so I don't know if all this is going to fit into that trailer, but if it doesn't even matter because I'm going to go back to the yard anyway, so yeah, we don't need to make a special trip. And we're done. So that is all of our fields which are currently ready, or currently were ready, all harvested. Still got sorghum, and I think, is there another field? Don't know. But yeah, still got sorghum. I actually can unload directly into there, but I'm not too sure on the capacity of the trailer actually. Thing is, it might not all fit. What we'll have to do is I'll activate that. Yeah, what is the capacity of that trailer? It may or may not take everything that's in the combine, but it can start straight away processing those oats. Okay, yeah, so they will fit. 20,000. We're going to get so many pallets. We actually do need to invest in a skid steer, I reckon, because it would be good to move the bales in the tighter areas in the shed and also to move these pallets. So a skid steer would be great. Nothing else in the sale which interests us though. But we can probably afford a skid steer now. Although we'd probably want to go for the Kubota. Heavier. Can lift more than the little New Holland, I think it is. And there we go, just the moving of the bales left. We'll park the combine over here. Yeah, so we do. We've got sunflowers as well. We've got sunflower field, we've got sorghum field. Neither of which will produce straw. But we'll probably do another contract harvesting somebody else's field, so we'll get straw from that instead. Right, okay. chainsaw is bringing the baler back. Just realised I have literally just blocked in the auto stacker. We're okay. Look at all our lambs. Oh, they're so adorable. And our sheep. Actually, the lambs have grown up. No, I can see some lambs. Yeah, I'm sure I saw a lamb. Yeah, well, even the sheep are very nice. Right, these should all fit. They should all fit. We'll whiz round, and then we'll just deposit these somewhere in the yard. Hopefully, hopefully this is going to work. Try and push against the wall. Nice. So we can even close the doors if we want to. Neat. Look how neat that is. Wonderful. Hooray! So, yes, we mustn't forget these. We'll sell these in December or January. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really do hope you enjoyed the episode. There is a link down below for Chainsaw's video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.